Okay, hello everybody out there. This is CAF News, and I'm Paul Elliott. And with me is Nick from Linear Tube Audio, and he's going to let us know what Linear Tube Audio is going to bring to the show this year. They've been a big supporter over the years, and we are really looking forward to seeing Nick and Mark and the gang. So take it away, Nick.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah, my name's Nicholas. I head up sales, marketing, customer support for Linear Tube Audio. Basically, if you call or email Linear Tube Audio, you're going to hear from me. So that's either a warning or an invitation. And yeah, we're super excited this year, especially of all years, super excited to be going to CAF. It's just up the road from us. That makes it really easy. And we bring a whole lot of stuff to the table. And, we're excited. We bring our whole gang, and we had 3 babies born in our company through the pandemic, and everyone stayed safe and everyone's happy and healthy. But of course, safety and health is on the front of everyone's minds, and we've just been really happy with everything we've heard from hotel, from Gary and the organizers, Capital Audiofest, about the safety. And our people frankly wouldn't be going if they didn't feel safe, and we feel safe. Everybody's going. So with the masks and the vaccination and testing requirements, I think it's about as safe as you can get. And it seems like the graphs and everything in the larger picture is going in the right direction. So, I'm looking forward to it, and, everybody will be safe as possible. And, it's not something that I'm, too worried about at this point.
Yeah, I did talk to Mark, came down, and I did a video about the preamp upgrade. And he told me all what you did. Guys really jumped in to protect the employees and the business, keep it going during the COVID. And I thought that was quite admirable of Mark really jumping in and understanding the situation. So I know you guys understand it, and you would not come to the show if you didn't feel safe. So let's get into what LTA is bringing to the show, and we'll see what you have to say.
Sure enough. Yeah, because this is our local show, we show up in full force. We're in a bunch of rooms this year as usual. So let's break it down. So the first thing is, once again, for the second year, we're doing our Lca Headphone Lounge. That's an area that's sort of in a hallway type of area, great light and a lot of room. And that's where we feature all of our amps that have headphone outputs, which is essentially everything that's not a power amp, paired with the best DACs and headphones from our friends in the industry that we can get our hands on. So, from an amp side, we'll have of course, all the microzodals, so the MZ2 and it's sort of big brother, the MZ3. Those are nice desktop headphone amps and preamps. And then we'll have we're really excited this year because we'll have the Z10E like we did last time, but we've been working a lot with Audeze, and they just came out with a new electrostatic headphone. And the Z10E is unique in the marketplace that it's electrostatic headphone amp, regular dynamic headphone amp, and a 12-13 watt integrated speaker amp. So they'll be there with their new Carbon, and we'll be right next to one another. So you'll be able to try the new Carbon with the Z10E, as well as, let me see if I can remember some of these. I got a couple of them. So we're going to have some other Audeze headphones there, LCD-X, LCD-4. We'll also have the new LCD-5 there by virtue of Audeze being right next to us. Both the Audeze, the LCD-5 and the Carbon from Audeze just came out this year, or, just in the past couple months. And, Carbons, I'm not even sure, like they're just shipping the first couple units. So this will be a really unique opportunity for people to hear those two headphones. Focal, as you can see behind me, they sent the Clear MG and the Celesti. So their latest and greatest. We'll have the Dan Clark Audio Voce on the electrostatic side, and we'll also have their Ether 2 and Aeon 2. We might have their new Stealth version, but that's to be determined. We'll cross our fingers for that. Everybody email Dan Clark Audio and tell them to send that along. Stax, likewise, will have their SR009S on the electrostatic side. And again, cross your fingers, email Stax. We hope to have their newest SR-X9000. Again, some things still to get worked out, but we'll have the best electrostatic headphones in the world, and all of them. Let me see, I'm forgetting something. Oh, the Meze Empyreans, we'll definitely have those. And again, to be determined. I hope they're on their way from Romania. Their new Elite version. So seriously top-notch stuff. And on the DAC side, we've got a Holo Audio May that might be in there. Actually, that might be in another room, but we're gonna have a Marathon DAC 1. We're gonna have a Border Patrol SEI, of course. We love them, fellow Maryland company, an MHDT DAC of some variety, an Orchid, or you're probably an Orchid, and that's and a Lampizator Baltic 3. So that's super exciting. That's a new product that I've been hearing. We have several customers that have that are super excited about it. So that's just in our headphone lounge. And so then we get into our rooms, and I'm going to have to switch over and just make sure I get my room numbers right. So we're once again back with Spatial Audio in room 526. He is sending a couple new models. So he's sending his new M4, and I think I can talk about the fact that he's going to send also his new X4.
You're talking about Clayton Shaw from Spatial Audio?
Clayton Shaw, and apologize. Yeah, did I say, so Spatial Audio, Clayton Shaw, his open baffle speakers, we've shown with him at a number of shows in the past couple years. And we're back at CAF with him. I mean, the last show, the room that we had with him, Herb Reichert said it was the best sound at the show, and that was a room that all in we put together for under $10,000. We might go a little bit more high end this year, depending on the right match. I think we're going to have our Z40 integrated, and it will be the plus version of that, the newest upgrade to both our power amps and our integrated amps. And like I said, in that room, we'll probably have the Holo Audio May in there, and that'll be a fantastic room. Then we're working in room 538. This will be in every sense of the word, it'll be a high-end room. That will be Lou Hinckley with Daedalus Audio. We'll have his Muse Studio speakers, and then we'll have connected to that, we'll have our Microzodal preamp level 2, the one that you talked with Mark about, our Ultra Linear Plus power amp, and then the Lampizator Baltic 3. And I think there's also going to be the Lampizator supercomputer in that room. So that's going to be, just killer. LTA, Lampizator, and Daedalus. It's great. Then another room with Lampizator. We're sort of a supporting cast with Lampizator on this one. This is room 525. And
you guys own the show. You're going to be all over the place.
We like to. Well, since we don't have to fly people places and put people up in hotel rooms, we've got a lot more freedom to work, and it's just easier to bring gear, and our gear is super light anyway. So even if we did have to ship it, it's not so bad. But yeah, it's a privilege, and sort of it's something we can do since the show is so close. We just load up the U-Haul and drive 30 minutes up the road. So making other manufacturers and exhibitors jealous, I'm sure. In 525, that's going to be really unique room. So they're bringing, that's the Lampizator guys and the guys that run another distribution company that brings in some other equipment. And one of those pieces is Audionec speakers, and these are super unique speakers from France. They're these box units. So we're going to be pairing those with our monoblock UL plus power amps, and that's going to have some various equipment that I think is to be determined otherwise. But I know that we're going to have our UL Plus is monoblocked in there, ultra linear monoblocks. And then lastly, we are in, once again, we're with MC Audiotech. Those really unique looking speakers that sort of look like a satellite or a sail. And he uses our preamp and Zodal 40 with that. And Zodal 40, that's been upgraded to the Zodal 40 Plus. So just to recap, the rooms 311, 526, 525, and 538. So we're super, super, super excited.
Yes.
And I don't think I left anything out.
Yeah, the headphone area is down the back hall. On the way, there's a patio out there, and you have that whole area not too far from the auditorium. Always a big draw. That's a great area.
Yeah. No, we're excited about it. Yeah, exactly. It's cool. It's right down the hall from like Plaza 3,
yes,
and Randolph Room, and all those rooms on one side, and then next to all the auditoriums on the other, sort of exactly catty corner from the entrance. And yeah, you can't miss it when you walk through there. It'll just be filled with LTA amps, and like I said, the best accent headphones in the world in one place. I mean, it's a really unique opportunity. We let people try all of the headphones, move them around, try them on different amps, as long as we think that they're, a suitable pairing from a power perspective and things like that. So it's sort of like a mini sort of HeadFi meet. We'll bring a bunch of gear. It's all our gear, but with our friends in the industry coming along for the ride. So we're super excited about it.
All right. So everybody there, I mean, we're less than 3 weeks away, November 5 through 7 in Rockville. The links to LTA's website, Capital Audiofest website will be in the notes below this video. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nick, and we'll see you.
Thank you.